Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. This is Intuitive Tarot with me, Momma Core. Today I'm going to be reading a sexual tarot reading. I didn't have this planned. I was going to do it on Monday. But for some reason, guys, my spirit guide, when I was getting ready this morning, I'm meant to be doing a Capricorn reading right now. I collect perfume. I love perfume, especially perfume bottles. There's just something about it. I've always liked them. And I've got like this turntable with all my perfumes on it. And as I was getting it, I've got like 4 top favourite perfumes, which is like the Marc Jacobs Dot. Oh my God, that perfume. Little Black Dress is always been my favourite. Like since before I had kids. Somebody got it for me, and then since then, it was literally just before I had my eldest, somebody gave me that perfume and I've been obsessed with it ever since. So there was that one, and the Katy Perry, what's it called, Killer Queen, that one. They're like my three top favorites. But this morning I couldn't decide on what perfume to grab. Normally I grab Little Black Dress or Marc Jacobs Dot. Sometimes I wear the Katy Perry one. They're the ones I always grab, But this morning I was like, oh. And I was just literally stood by the shelf, just be like, are you gonna grab a perfume? What are you doing? Fully dressed. All I wanted to do was spray a bit of perfume on my wrist, spray a bit on my neck, and I was like, okay, why aren't you spraying yourself? And then all of a sudden, as I go to grab Little Black Dress, I thought, no, I'm going to wear Little Black Dress today. It's literally my longest favourite perfume. I was like, okay. And I grabbed it and I just went into this trance. I was just like, oh my God. And I was getting really turned on, guys. Insane. I don't know what was happening, but I was really lustful after somebody, insane. And I was thinking, this isn't my feelings. This isn't randomly my feelings after picking up a perfume. This perfume does remind me of somebody, but it was guys, the thoughts I was feeling about this perfume, I was like, oh my God, I want this person to smell me. I want this person to get up in my neck and smell me. It was really insane. When I sprayed myself with the perfume, put the perfume down, and then that made it worse because I was smelling the perfume. So it was triggering memories. And I was just like, oh God, which I've had before, a certain smell will trigger a memory, bring me back to a certain time. But this was insane. It was literally insane. I couldn't concentrate. I was trying to organize my setup to start recording, major fantasizing, an intense sexual pull towards your love interest. If you are easily offended, this is going to be an 18+ sexual tarot reading. If you don't like people going into detail about sexual acts or swearing, I'm very sorry, but that's what is about to happen. By the looks of it, it's going to be kinky as fuck. I'm getting a strong... Oh, it's happening again. Right, let me just pull that over. I'm getting a strong sexual fantasizing. I'm going to bed at night. I'm fantasizing about you. I'm having to play with myself. I'm having to masturbate because I can't get you out of my head. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. La la la. Cause you give it good. I'm so sorry. Oh, I just heard he's got that good D. Okay. My spirit guide, who is a 19-year-old boy, is very sex-driven in my readings, and he is right there. I can feel his energy, so he's going to help me out today. His name's Fred. His name is Fred. And he makes me laugh quite a lot. All up in his fire energy. Oh, damn. What have you done to this person? They're coming in with their wand. Oh, I want you. I've never wanted anybody as much as I want you. Coming in hot. I feel like you've both been through a lot of really hard karmic relationships, and you two bring out the best of each other, and you're choosing each other. It's like I've never felt so intensely about anybody before. I've never wanted to make love to anybody as I have with you. Like with you, it's a totally different experience. With you, I do feel loved. With you, I do feel like I'm safe. It's a connection like no other. Are you kidding me right now? This person's been really hard at work. This person's going from, because the King of Swords can be a very uncommittal energy, but I feel like this is why this Tower moment's happening here. The sex with you, the connection with you is so insane that they're willing to give up the life that they once knew to come towards you, to be in a relationship with you, to make you theirs. Because they don't want anybody else to get that good D or that good punani. Poet didn't even know it. Pat me on the back, please. That sounded good. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. No, they have this unbelievably tense connection with you. They're attracted by your confidence, by the way you hold yourself, your ambition, your drive. You're so put together. They love that. They want you to be theirs. I'm getting this like masculine energy that's like, damn, this woman is so put together. Yeah, I need a woman like that in my life. She's not just gonna take care of me, but I'm gonna make sure I take care of her. She deserves to be treated in this way. She deserves to be treated like the goddess that she fucking is. Damn. Could I have this masculine, please? Thanks. Yeah, I'd really like it for myself. Oh, I love a man and his power. My throat's drying up and that ain't good. This fantasizing, this having to pleasure themselves most nights is got so insane. They're being, you're teasing each other. There's either like, yeah, I'm getting really excited. I'm getting really excited. You're updating each other. There's something that each of you is updating the other one. You're seeing each other grow. You're seeing each other thrive. And by this updating, it's like turning you on even more. Oh my God. oh my God, she did this. She achieved this. Oh my God. I am so in awe of you. But because this fantasizing has gone on so long, once you do finally come together, it's going to be like, oh, you're going to try and hold back from each other. You're going to try and be like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, should we have a drink? Should we have a drink? Let's go on a nice little date. Should we do that? Should we do that? Yeah, okay, yeah. And you're like talking, and the whole time you're like, yeah, I can't wait to rip off that dress. Yeah, those legs are going to be right around my head. Sat on my face, yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, loving that. Back that ass up on me, yeah, definitely. Sorry, what was it? Yeah, we would like an order of the korma. Yeah, the korma would be great. Like, there's two people on a date that are literally thinking totally different things, and then you're trying to like have this like normal date because you're thinking, I don't want to just rush into things. I don't want to run before I can walk. But you're both wanting to have this sexual connection. You're both lustful. You're both being pulled towards each other. You're both like, I want to like rip your clothes off. I want to see what's underneath that dress. It's like I'm looking myself in the camera. I'm like, oh, I wonder what bra she's wearing. Oh, I wonder what she's wearing underneath that. Like, that's what I'm being shown. It's like, no matter what you're doing, and it could be like you're going for a walk, and the whole time you're like, wow, those shorts are really short and they're cupping your booty, and the whole time all I'm wanting to do is spank that and put myself inside you. Yeah, I hope this walk is really, really short. Or you're just like picturing like going and sneaking in somewhere on your walk because you can't hold back from each other. This is a very fast-paced connection. Even though you're both wanting to take it slow, the sexual pull, the fantasizing, the lust, the love that you have for one another, that you're not admitting. But the moment you look into each other's eyes, you can see how much you just want to fuck the shit out of each other. Do you know what I mean? I know you want to fuck me. I want to fuck you. Let's go. Because I'm seeing you're just trying to have a conversation, like catching up with each other and being like, oh yeah, I did this, and yeah, I really like doing this for my job. I do this, and you know, for the like hobbies, like I really like doing this. And then all of a sudden, like the feminine is coming forward, and she's just like literally throwing a spanner in the works. She's like, check that spanner, I just put it in the tumble dryer. Is it noisy? That's what I wanted. You don't want to, like, you know about each other, you know each other's stories, but you're not wanting to have this basic conversation. You're wanting to get down and dirty. You're wanting this person. You've lusted after this person for so long. Let's get down to business. And the masculine's like, yeah, I don't want to be forceful. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to come on too strong. So the feminine's taking hold of the reins. And she's like, yeah, let me show you how it's done. Because I just got this energy of, it's just something simple, like she could like say, oh, well, what's your favourite position? Let's just break the ice. What's your favourite position? Come on, what do you like? And the masculine's like, yeah, okay. That's where this is going. And inside he's like, yay, yay. This is what I've wanted the whole time. This is good news. You're not holding back from each other. The teasing. I just heard, I want to tongue fuck you so bad. got fantasies about taking somebody to work. Taking somebody to wherever you work, there's a fantasy about taking somebody to the place of work because that's where you fantasize the most about them. There's like a period of time in work where it's like a still period, work isn't so busy, you're either like cleaning up your workspace or something like that, because I'm seeing somebody like pottering around. And then I'm seeing somebody with their hands on the counter space just being like, oh my God, oh God. You've been updated by your love interest and then that's it. I'm feeling this is two people that have had sex with each other, but it's been a while. That's what I'm feeling. Because you're going over memories of sexual acts that you've done. Because do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing that the masculine's asking questions to himself. Oh, I wonder if she's still as horny as she used to be. Or I'm wondering if she, when she gets on top, she's still that Duracell bunny. Like I'm asking myself questions because I'm intrigued to see if you are still the person that you was. There's something in this connection about... Why am I seeing it like that? Oh my God, I'm like sweating, my lip is like soaked. How I'm seeing it is there's a certain way this connection goes. There's a certain way that you two react together. Let me just move that because my neck is like sweating, guys. It's really hot here today. And I'm feeling, right, how I'm seeing it, my spirit guides are showing me you have a pre-starter, a starter, a pre-main, a main, and then a dessert. So it's like your pre-starter would be the like pre-foreplay. Okay, this is definitely... Definitely an 18. Okay. I've just got an image of two people standing up in a restaurant bathroom and the masculine's pinned this feminine up against the wall and he's literally ripping open her dress. And like anybody could walk into this bathroom, this toilet at any point. It's like really making me really hot. Oh, wow. Like you were at that restaurant, you couldn't take it anymore. And you had to show each other how much you wanted each other. You couldn't, like, even if you lived 5 minutes away from this restaurant, like you couldn't wait to go home. You were like, fuck it, I want you right now. And then you just like yank them into the like toilet. That's what I'm feeling. But I'm feeling like it's like very sensual. Like I've just got this like person like slowly like they're putting their hand underneath my dress and they're like holding me and they're like gripping me and it's not like really rough and ready. It's nothing like that. You're showing each other how much you care for each other. You're showing each other how much you want each other. And it's so freaking sexy. God. You're not afraid to show each other how much you want each other, and you're totally unaware of your surroundings, where you are, what you're doing, because you're totally consumed by each other. Your lustful pull towards one another is insane. It's insane. The way she moves her body. The way she backs up on me. I tell you now, it's to do with the perfume. There's a certain smell that your love interest smells of. The perfume is it's so strong, and if you smell anything like this perfume anywhere else, you're like a dog on heat. I need to find it. I need to find it. I need to know what that smell is. Like, that's my love interest, and you're just like rushing towards. You're ending any third parties. I feel like this was a connection that you didn't think would come to anything. You just thought you were going to be friends. But it's like a fling or a sexual attraction has gone to so much more. It's like turned into love. The way she moans. You're masculine. If I'm speaking to a man, the way your feminine moans, it's like she's... Show me, because I'm being told to touch my face. It's like your feminine is very delicate, is very womanly. It's like you love the fact that she isn't like some noisy porn star faking it. You can tell she's in ecstasy. You can tell you're satisfying your woman. That's making me have goosebumps down my back. It's very like breathy. It's like... That's what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling my face is right next to the masculine's face, and he can hear you moaning right in his ear, and he's loving every second. Just by you moaning, just the way you're reacting, how you look, how your eyes are, how you're focused on him. He knows he's doing his job, do you know what I mean? This masculine has fantasized so long about this connection. He ain't gonna stop until like both of you cannot even walk. Like, he ain't gonna stop, because he wants to make all your fantasies come true. He's gonna make sure you don't want anybody else, you just want him. He's gonna make sure you keep on coming back. You keep coming. Ooh. This masculine is very well endowed. There's a lot of dominance. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that a masculine is very dominant, but a feminine is also worshipping the ground that this masculine walks on. She's appreciating every part of him. It's like, even after you've made love, even after you've had sex, this feminine is like, her nails are like rubbing up and down this masculine's back. She's like rubbing up and down his arms. I can feel like the nails going through on his head, through his hair. Like, she's in awe of him. She's obsessed with everything about this man. She's so in love. Because he's laid back there and she's dripping, what I'm seeing is like oil on this masculine's body. And she's just looking down at him, totally like worshipping him. Like, what do you want me to do? I will do anything for you. And then on the other side of it, there's a feminine, and this guy's pulling back the hair. Now, guys, don't just freaking yank the woman's hair. There's a certain way you do it. When you're gripping it, hold it like that and then pull back. You don't just like freaking take a handful, not like that, back. Grip, pull, not like that. You're going to pull the girl's hair out and she ain't going to find that a turn on. No, no, no. If you're going to do it properly. Oh, yeah, that's what the image is. She's very submissive. She's letting her man be in charge. And she's loving every second. She's loving every second. It's almost like, what should we do today? What do you fancy reenacting today? And it could be like, oh, well, you know, we were watching that porno yesterday. You know, they did that. Do you wanna? And you're like, okay, I'm up for it. Like, you two, how horny you are, how sexual you are, how sexually driven you are. It's like two peas in a pod. You know, when you're in a relationship and one of you is like horny as fuck and the other one's like, yeah, let's once a month. Sorry, did you just say once a month? What? When you have to have a conversation with somebody and they tell you, yeah, we're having sex too much. Like, we can't have it every day, okay? You kind of go, oh, oopsie. It's only because you're so sexually driven and attracted and you just absolutely worship the ground this person walks on, that you want to keep on re-feeling that connection where you're both at one, that moment that he's inside you and you can feel him, you are a part of each other. You're there, you're looking in each other's eyes, depending on what position you're in, because that's kind of awkward. You know, I'm not breaking my neck to look you in the eyes, just get on with it. Sorry, Mum. I didn't mean that to come across the way it did. You're leveling up this connection. It's going to go from very sex-driven to love. You're not going to be able to take your hands off one another. The connection that this is, what you feel for one another. It's so intense. You've never felt a connection like this before. You can't even be in a room with this person without touching them, without holding them, without kissing them. Just being near them. This isn't ever going to be, let's go and have a quickie or anything like that. I feel like it's when you two get down to business, I feel like it's hours go by. Because with like I said, with the pre-starter, the pre-freaking main course, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're having a pre-foreplay, then you're having foreplay. Do you know what I mean? You're not just getting down and dirty. You're showing each other how much you care for each other. It's like you've both got busy lives. And when you come together and this like sexual act happens, that's when you have your... I just hear that's when your connection thrives. That's where you show each other how much you care. Yeah. I feel like you're both very touchy-feely and you can't touch each other how you want to in public. So when it's that time to get down and dirty, you're just going nuts. Balls to the wall. Let's get a romance oracle for my collective, please, for sexual tarot. For sexual tarot, please. Past life relationship, take it, they just said. You have known each other before. Which I felt that anyway, because at the end of the day, you can't reminisce about sexual acts you had with somebody unless you've had that sexual experience with that person. Unless you just have a really good imagination. But I'm seeing somebody go over, it's like they've got a book of memories of sexual acts or sexual experiences you've had together, and they're going over that. And they're like, oh my God, I wonder if you're still like that. That turned me on so much. I've never been in a connection like that with anybody else, but with you, fuck man, our sex life was the best sex life I've had. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. You matched their energy. You was always... Sorry, I wouldn't mean to say that, guys. You were all... I'm not saying that. You were always willing and able. You're always willing and able. You were always willing and able. It's like no matter where you was, what you was doing, one of you could say to the other person, or there was a certain look. As soon as you would say this thing, as soon as you would look at each other in a certain way, the other person was like, okay, sure, why not? Or just dragging each other in places. That's what I'm feeling, the energy. Because you just can't. You can't keep your hands off each other. You just can't keep your hands off each other. These sleeves. When you've been working out too much. Literally a month ago, these sleeves were loose and now they're not. Gains, sorry. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. No more holding back, baby. Coming rushing in towards you because I am obsessed. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, which you are. That's why I had, where are you? The Knight of Swords coming rushing in with this communication to tell you how he feels or how she feels. You have this desire for each other. You have this want for each other, and there's no more holding back. I don't want to have this connection, and I never have had this connection with anybody else, only with you. I see how good you're looking. I'm seeing how much you've been glowing. Do you know what I feel? I feel like your love interest sees that you're having a lot of attention off the opposite sex or off the same sex. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. And I feel like they kind of get off on that. Because I'm feeling like all these people want her and I'm going to make her mine. They know that you're really wanted by a lot of people and they like that. Because the fact, like, this is the person, as soon as you're together, they're going to be like, let's put on Facebook, let's put a picture up, let's put a profile picture up of us together, so we can let all those masculine and feminines know that you're taken. And they're going to, like, low-key be smiling to themselves, be like, yeah, she's mine now. And it's not in a bad way. It's not in a bad way at all. It's actually quite a cute thing. Yeah. It's a very dominant masculine. And I don't see it as toxic. I just see it as he knows what he wants. And if you're willing to turn up for him, he is going to go above and beyond to make sure you're always pleased in life. And that's not just in the bedroom. I'm seeing this is a very giving masculine. He can see how nurturing and loving you are, and he's willing to give that back to you tenfold. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Yeah, he's, you know, when you just look at somebody and you just think, damn, that's a fine ass man, do you know what I mean? And they don't know. Like, they know they're a good looking guy, but they don't know how truly amazing they are. But the moment, feminines, you start talking and you start worshipping this man and showing him how truly incredible he actually is, I just feel like there's a feminine constantly talking to a masculine. It's like you're talking as you're having sex. Oh my God, that's so good. I love it when you do that. I love you deep inside me. Yeah, he feels like you've got this up on it, got him up on this pedestal, and he feels like so like proud of himself because of you. The way you're building this masculine up, the way that you're praising him, the way that you're loving him is making him into the confident man that he is, which is like making me really happy. Guys, if you're in a partnership, praise your partner. If you're in a partnership and you're pulling each other down, get the fuck out of that relationship. No, it's about raising each other up. Raise, raise, raise. I see it too much where other couples knock each other down and say little nasty little sly comments that really get to the other person, and it's not good. So the fact that you two are worshipping the ground each other walks on and holding each other in high regards, praising and loving each other is incredible. And the sex is going to be off the fucking charts, man. This is going to be the best sex of your life. Even the foreplay. Even the foreplay. The way he holds me, the way that he slides his fingers at me, he knows exactly how I want it. Yeah. Yeah, you like your neck being kissed, your nipples being licked as you're being fingered. That's like, hello, I'm done. That's what I'm feeling. And he knows this. My spirit guides pulling back now, my loves. I hope you enjoyed your sexual tarot reading. If you did want a personal reading, everything is linked down below. Thank you so much for your love and support. May love and light guide you on your amazing spiritual journey. I'll see you next time, my loves. Bye, lovelies. Bye.